So as I mentioned earlier, we have this dating podcast that's mostly geared at Christian singles that
That's
trying to
awesome.
encourage them to wait on the Lord and of
Uh-huh.
course do things the Lord's way.
Right.
So I know that you have a beautiful marriage with
Thank
beautiful
you.
little girls. So paying attention to today's culture, what's
Hmm.
an advice that you could have for singles out there in this moment?
Well, I love how you brought up today's culture, because today's culture is not about the truth.
Right.
It's all deception. It's
Yeah.
all lies. It's all
Illusions.
smoke and
Yeah.
mirrors. See, what God is all about is the truth.
Yeah.
And God's ways are simple. Believe it or not, it's very simple. It's just like, hey, you do this, you'll be successful. If you
Right.
don't, you're not going to be successful.
Yeah.
And the biggest tip I've always said is like, keep your eyes focused on God and His Word. Most
Yeah.
importantly is His Word.
Yeah.
His Word, He doesn't speak in riddles. That's the
Right.
biggest thing,
So true.
right? And the verse I was thinking about is, hey, love one another as you love yourself, right?
Yes.
The biggest thing is one must be able to love themselves truthfully.
Right.
And loving doesn't mean conceit. It's about, hey, I'm respecting myself.
Yeah.
I'm valuable. You don't throw, pearls to pigs, right? You don't
Right.
do that.
Right.
So we're not going to devalue ourselves, single people,
So good.
right? We're just sleeping around,
Yeah.
just giving myself to anybody. That does not add value.
Yeah.
It takes away value.
Absolutely.
And God is all about adding value to people.
Yes.
So the biggest thing is when I met my wife, I mean, our first date was like an interview.
Okay.
It really was. It was just
I
like,
believe it.
because, I'm not here to mess around.
Right.
I'm here because, you know what? I want to find someone who wants to build a
Yes.
solid foundation, a relationship,
Yeah.
not on earth, but in heaven, like in a heavenly relationship.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, right, I'm human.
Yeah.
My foundation has to be on God, who is perfect,
Yes.
right?
You're right.
So if I want our relationship to be successful, it has to be built on God.
Absolutely.
It has to be built on truth.
Yes.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
So the biggest advice I say, hey guys, stop buying into all the lies. Be real, be truthful, love yourself so you can be able to love one another, right? And also, just do the right thing.
Simple.
It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Just do the right thing.
Yeah.
It's not about fitting in. I think that's the biggest thing in the
Right.
Christian culture. It's like, oh, I want to fit in. No, the whole point is not to fit in.
Exactly. Yeah.
The whole point is to stand out and stand apart.
Right.
We're in the world, we're not of it, right?
And even the word says, friendship with the world is enmity against God.
That's
So,
right.
yeah.
So it's at a certain point where, hey, it's okay to be like, this is who I am, and be
Absolutely.
proud of that,
Yeah.
right? It's time now to really be able to put God in the forefront and be like, this is what it's about. I'm not going to be quiet.
Okay, so I have a question for you that I
Yes.
feel like is really important to ask you before they start back there is,
Yeah.
so what would you say to men that are not leading the way that they need to be leading?
Because they're not men.
Oh,
They're not men.
that's good.
No, the things that I tell my good friends that are men, I was like, you're not a real man.
That's good.
A real man leads.
Yes.
A real man puts himself in an uncomfortable position for his family,
Yes.
but also their wives and their children should be able to see God through them.
Yes. Absolutely.
And the thing is,
That's
too many
so good.
people say like, oh, I'm a man. No, you're not.
Yeah.
And I just tell them, you're not a man,
Right.
right? Time to be a man. Stand up, do what's right. They're like, hey, I'm willing to do anything for my family. No, you're not.
Right.
You can't even get up off the couch and go for a run. What do you mean you're going to do anything for your family? You're not willing to wake up 30 extra minutes to have some quiet time and read the scripture?
I feel like walking away and just
Right.
letting you
Really?
pop off.
You're not
here.
a man.
Yeah.
You're not going to lead the prayers at your house for
Yeah.
for dinner.
Yeah.
You're not going to sit down and disciple your kids or lead your wife
Yeah.
through action.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Absolutely.
There's not enough men. And what the enemy did a great job on is taking away
Yeah.
men,
Yep. Absolutely.
questioning that. And
Yeah.
I now say, be a man.
Yeah. Man, I can definitely keep going this because
Yes.
amazing things. But thank you so much
You got
for
it.
taking the time to do this.
Yes.
I knew that it would be really good. So
Oh,
thank you.
appreciate it. You got
As
it.
always, continue to pray for your single friends because it's hard out here.
Yeah, you got it.